Hey everybody, it's Shaniqua from What Shaniqua's Into, and I just finished filming a video about tarot cards of the year, both for the collective and you as an individual, and how you can calculate that and figure out what your card is and why you might want to, and all of that good stuff. But thinking about that video, I also thought about New Year's resolutions and why some people like them, some people don't, and just kind of wanted to ramble a little bit about my thoughts on resolutions in general and sort of connect it to the previous video about the tarot card of the year and how you can use that as sort of a framework for forming your own. So, jumping right in, do I think that people should have New Year's resolutions? My answer is it depends on the person. I'm someone who does not make resolutions for the new year, mainly because I feel like self improvement, goal setting, things like that should be ongoing. I feel like waiting until a specific day on the calendar to look at what you want to grow, improve, achieve for yourself, shed, let go of, whatever, is very arbitrary. There's no need to look at a specific calendar date and say, okay, now I'm going to change. You know what I mean? At least for me. But there are people out there that feel that rush of like renewed energy at the beginning of the calendar year, and they can use that as sort of a launching pad to spring off of and give them momentum on instilling new habits or shedding old ones in order to reach their goals, right? So I was largely inspired to make this video because I saw some social media posts where people were like angry or like annoyed with the concept of like new year, new you, or new year, new me, and saying like I'm sick and tired of people saying this and seeing this, and just because the calendar has changed doesn't mean that you have, so just cut that shit out and blah 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 blah. And on the one hand, I can understand that sentiment, mainly because most New Year's resolutions are not kept. Most people fail at what they plan to change or incorporate by like the second week of January. So I can understand feeling like jaded and like resolutions are trite and just really being over it. I get it. But at the same time, there are always exceptions to the rule, and there's no such thing as one size fits all. So I think that putting out this notion of it being stupid or impossible or just played, or however you look at it, I feel like that could actually be sort of damaging to those people who thrive with resolutions at the beginning of the year. um, and the idea that like there can't be a new you, to me, is simply false. I could be biased because, for one, I'm a Gemini sun, I'm a mutable air sign, so my mind is constantly changing and thinking about things. And then I'm also a Scorpio rising, so death and transformation is sort of a central theme in my life. I almost died being born. So, like, I myself have experienced utter and like complete personal transformation more than once. And, I'm not even 30 yet. So the idea that people cannot become a new version of themselves is demonstrably false by my own experiences. And I just kind of wanted to make this video to sort of chat with you guys and put it out there that if you are struggling or debating or sort of going back and forth in your mind with the idea of making resolutions, either because you're not sure what to plan for yourself or what goals to set, or because you feel like the idea of resolutions is sort of played and trite and you don't want to be a part of the hype, um, consider the alternative. And if you're one of those people that feels like resolutions just always fail, ask yourself why, especially if you have set concrete goals for yourself at the beginning of the year and sort of fizzled out like most people do. Ask yourself why that is. Did you set the goal and set a system or a plan that could consistently be enacted to reach it? Or did you just set the goal? Did you set up external accountability if you're someone who responds to that. If you're not, have you looked at ways to set up internal accountability, because they do exist? And also, referring to my previous video, have you looked at your tarot card of the year to ask yourself what themes and lessons are going to be present, whether you want them to or not, and what goals or plans you can set for yourself around that tarot card? I mentioned in that previous video that my card of the year is death, and being under that theme, transformation and shedding, and using what I have shed to nourish what I am growing, are central themes for me for 2021. And I've sort of felt that new energy lingering around me for like the past month or so. And I cannot put into words how excited I am for this year, for me personally, just because I can see and feel so much transforming around me. And I feel like that is, and within me, not even just around me, but like me as a person, I feel like I have genuinely, truly shed and transformed certain parts of myself. And I'm better for it. So if you haven't set a New Year's resolution, I'm not saying you have to, and I'm not even necessarily encouraging you to do so if you know already that they don't work for you. Like I said, I sort of fall into that camp because I don't feel like January 1 is the goal setting day. I just don't feel like that. I feel like we are constantly growing and evolving and becoming and unbecoming. And so the idea of waiting for the beginning of the year to consciously plan that just doesn't seem like the best method. However, because there is so much energy around planning and goal setting and personal development, I don't necessarily think that avoiding making a resolution for the new year for the sake of not making a New Year's resolution is necessarily the best thing. If there's a goal or a plan that you have for yourself, you can set it at any time, including for the new year. And if you use your tarot card of the year as sort of a container or a guide or an area of focus, you might really be surprised at what sorts of goals and plans you make for yourself. So that was really all I wanted to say. This is sort of a quick video, but I genuinely hope that it sparked some thought and that it was enjoyable in some way for you. So if you have anything you'd like to share, definitely leave them in the comments for me. If you're watching this on YouTube, I would love and appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. I'm also going to be posting this on IGTV, so if you're watching there, make sure that you go to my profile and click on the notification bell so you can always be notified when I upload. And I sincerely hope that everybody has an amazing 2021. If you would like a tarot reading from me, you can go to my website, writingwithtarot.com, and you can purchase a spread. Or if you have any questions or you'd like anything clarified or possibly to have a custom spread made for you, you can use the contact me form at the bottom of the first page of my website, and we'll figure out what solution is going to work best for your individual needs, okay? So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.